Imagine for a moment your health is declining, that your bones are so brittle that you can't even walk, or you're just so tired that you have to work your day around naps and breaks because you won't make it through the day. You might look absolutely normal. It's called a hidden disease when it's like that, when you seem absolutely fine to everybody else, but the reality of it is you're really sick. Gaucher's disease is an autosomal recessive lysosomal storage disease, which is a lot of words for saying it's inherited from your parents, and even though they may not have the disease, they can carry it on to their children. 1 in 20,000 people are diagnosed with Gaucher's disease. Your cells know to break down fat. It's the whole metabolic thing you probably learned when you were in 8th grade. You have enzymes that break down the fat. Well, when you don't have a certain enzyme or you don't have enough, the fat stores inside the cells and it causes them to swell. And also in types 2 and 3, there are neurological symptoms. 2 and 3-year-olds don't even make it past 2 and 3. Or you could have type 3 and be absolutely fine all the way up into your teens, and then all of a sudden you'll have chronic neurological problems, which can be fatal. Type 1 generally, for the most part, is the less severe of all the other types and is the most common. You'll have an enlarged spleen and liver because you can't break down the fats in your body on your own. Or you might have osteoporosis or anemia or a low platelet count. You could be so fatigued that you can come home from school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and not wake up until the next day because you just are so tired. I know because I was there. I was diagnosed with Gaucher's when I was 15 years old. And I've been to the moon and back with everything, trying to get diagnosed with what it was. Having all these different tests to keep up to date, my MRIs and my DEXA scans and my EKGs and my whatever other initials you can come up with for a test. And now I'm 24 years old and it's been almost a full year that I've been back on schedule. And as a result, I'm no longer wheelchair bound. I'm generally able to live an almost normal life. And it's because of the National Gaucher Foundation. They made it possible for me to receive treatment even when I couldn't afford it. But there's a lot of people who are still in the same situation I was in. So that's why I really wanted to get the message out there, because again, a lot of people with Gaucher's look absolutely fine. And the reality of it is when they go home, they get IV treatments. They have a lot of other testing they need to do. They need people to take care of them. And the National Gaucher Foundation not only takes care of the financial costs that go with it, but help educate what Gaucher's is as much as we know. And there's plenty that we don't know yet. And National Gaucher Foundation is helping provide funds for research, so maybe one day we will have a cure. The National Gaucher Foundation is hosting a run walk in Atlanta, Georgia this year. In addition, there's going to be an online auction. All the money goes straight to helping fund the research and help the medical costs that are associated. And as someone who has firsthand experience receiving those funds, I cannot begin to thank the people that have been involved with that. And I hope that that will continue with people like you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you're helping people just like me. Thank you for listening.